Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be learning how to factor the difference of squares. Difference is simply another word to say subtraction, so we're simply taking two square numbers and subtracting them. A squared minus b squared. We find that this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Indeed, if you were to FOIL and multiply these two binomials out, you would find that it was equal to a squared minus b squared. So, let's get started. Our first problem is going to be 25 x squared minus 4. All your problems are going to be written in this form, a squared minus b squared. So, just by looking at our first term, 25x squared, I will note that this is also equivalent to 5x squared. If we were to follow our exponent rules, we would know that since our exponent 2 is outside of the parentheses, we would distribute it inside and get 5 squared times x squared, which is indeed equal to 25x squared. So I'm going to write minus. Now I'll look at my b term here, my b squared. I note that 4 is equal to 2 squared, so I can write minus 2 parentheses squared. Again, this is just another way of rewriting our original problem. But by looking at this, I now know that this must be equal to, according to our formula, 5x plus 2 times 5x minus 2. I'm simply finding my a value in this case is 5x, and my b value is 2, and replacing it with everything in our formula here. If this isn't clear to you, let's do another problem and hopefully we can gain a bit of a better understanding. So, our second problem, it's going to be x squared minus 49y squared. Again, I want to put this in terms of a squared minus b squared. So that way I can plug it into our original formula. Well, just by looking at this, I can figure out that a squared and x squared are going to be the corresponding terms. And I know that x squared is simply equal to x squared minus, well, our b term, our b value is corresponding with 49y squared. Well, I know 49 is 7 times 7, and I know y squared is y times y. So I can rewrite this as 7y squared. I'm just rewriting each of my values in the original problem in terms of a and b, so that when I solve it, I'll write out my formula, 2 sets of parentheses. My a value is x, so I'll write x plus my b value 7y, and I will get over here x minus 7y. Again, a way we can check and see if we're right is if you multiply this out and you receive our original problem. So let's do that fairly quickly. So I'm going to do x times x, which is x squared, x times negative 7y, which would give me negative 7yx. Over here I have 7y times x, which gives me positive 7yx, minus, well, I have 7y times negative 7y, which gets me negative 49y squared. I see that my two terms in the middle here, I have negative 7yx plus 7yx. They'll cancel out and get me x squared minus 49y squared. So I have checked and I do indeed get my original equation, x squared minus 49y squared, x squared minus 49y squared.